on an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to
they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now Brown. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
To disrupt these offenses, and typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing on 2nd and 8. McSorley. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hopkins. Here's McSorley to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. And that could turn out to...
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his throw.
Told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying.
Oh, the ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Taking it right down Broadway. 20. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. The offenses have success. You can say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone? Very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the 1st quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you got a talented back, you'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Down he goes at the...
Too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me and show them, you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cardinals, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, starting to warm up a little bit over on the sideline.
They go play action now with McSorley. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Finding room at midfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
Keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board. Those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Murray's throw here completed. Murray to air it out again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Chiefs are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
The drive will begin. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get
interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And down by a field goal, they'll take over with excellent field position. On first down, Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. Design, execution.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Open man is Fortson following the incomplete pass. And again, it's Mahomes. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish.
And no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Edwards-Helaire. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes. And they're not able to hook it.
Before a big scene, right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, and he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This from 32 yards away. Butker's kick here is good. And this game is tied again here in the third. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays. Make sure you get an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more
playing for the second time. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that, it puts them in that position.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the line now, facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Mahomes. He's got his... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities?
The 33. Mahomes going to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he will. To throw, it's Mahomes. That too is running back, Edwards-Helaire. Back out there now on 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes again. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5.
In zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And a strong. Now here's Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And they'll get this. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down it. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. To about the 20, even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play.
To run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And too much.
No fear in risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Now Mahomes. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is recovered by the Cardinals. Man, that's a 3rd fumble for him now in this ball game. And you know the old saying, CD, once is a fluke, twice a coincidence, 3 times becoming a pattern.
3 times is a problem in this case because we've seen field goal kickers have days like this, quarterbacks occasionally. But how rare is it?
10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A pickup of about 3. Throwing is McSorley. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And the Chiefs, this series could very well determine our outcome. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Football game, back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he is going to lose yardage here. Mahomes going to leave it with Edwards-Helaire on the draw. And he's drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the first and 10 at their own 21. They'll start the drive with a give to Connor. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave guard. To throw is Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they'll get this down. Murray a give. This is Connor. He's got it to the...
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make...
Touchdown, Cardinals! DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 70. And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defense. Determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get good determination and a dash of anger.
To throw again on second down, Mahomes. He'll be dropped after Mahomes now to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. First and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll get it across. It'll be second down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Incomplete.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance equally good.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. Nice. They've got a first and 10 inside the 35. Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's brought down inside first and 10 at the 18. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. He'll look to throw. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to... They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he can only manage to... Murray now to throw. Ertz has it left side. First. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And down coming up. A give running right is Connor. And he's fortunate to 10 yards to pick up the first on third. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked his move for move
And knocked it away.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance
To keep getting me the football.
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a gain of 11.
Taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on it.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming in. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle.
They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts him in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And that'll be knocked.
6 points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray flush to his right. Oh, that'll be a real threat. This is 3rd and long. That's Isabella open on the right side. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that is down. Mahomes. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Levante David. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw it, Murray. His throw caught at about the 5. To throw is Murray. And he just 2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Season opener, it's 3rd and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home